From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. The Astros are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Nelson Borowitz will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
Striding in for Houston, Giancarlo Stanton. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak, maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
At the plate, Gary Cox. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. Cox is very likely going to be an all-star this year, at least according to the vote totals. He came into today leading all center fielders in the league.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the All-Star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
1 out, nobody on. Two and 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Great jump on that ball, hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Standing in now, Michael Lee. Popped him up. Santana over to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Vincent Velasquez gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Into the box now, Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out. You're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
swing and a line drive. Foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, every person that bought a ticket tonight came to see one thing, and that's the guy on the mound. But I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, this is what you live for. Who's going to make the adjustments offensively to put quality at bats against this guy? Do they have to get him early? Can someone work themselves into a big count to drive a ball in the gap late? I am so fired up to see this offense take on this monster.
And now a pitch on the way. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Markakis, originally from New York State, he was selected in the first round back in the 2003 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
But there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. This is line to left. Stanton is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Left fielder, Gino Nava.
Digging in, Gino Nava. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So coming to the plate, Bill Blanchard, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. From the stretch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Oh and 1, here it comes. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
No.
A fastball that just misses inside. Nava is off at first with 2 away. Two and 2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 3, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
1-1.
The 1-2. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Garcia. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at Nick Markakis. This guy just does everything right. A coach's dream. Can go back on the ball, come get it, throw guys out at the plate, cover gap to gap as well.
Next up for the Astros, number 30 comes into action in this one with 75 runs driven in for the season. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
0-1.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And 2, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Missed with a slider.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is taken high, but for a called strike 3.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So coming to the plate, David Lee having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate now, Yankees Solarte, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Yankees Solarte.
First offering on its way. There's a strike. Solarte, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Solarte gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. A 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
3-1. Here it is. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Next for New York, Mike Dotson, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
None out, runners at first and second. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D. Or you get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Saunders is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
1-1 to count. Two and one.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
First and second here with nobody out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Digging in now for the Yankees, John Hicks. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled off. Here it comes on 1-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Garcia waits on deck. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Riding in once again, Garcia 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First pitch on its way. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 misses down below the knee.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Flying toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Markakis hits a little over the 270 mark. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0. And this is right by Mauer to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in to try it again, Gino Nava, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Now the 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Count, the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Stanton. And that retires the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More from Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Here's Albert now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Popped him up. Hicks has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Andy Ibanez.
Stepping up to the plate, Andy Ibanez. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
So here's Joe Mauer, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. First delivery to him on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Back in standing. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone. So it's a 2-run shot for Joe Mauer, number 17 for him on the season, as the Astros have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Up next for the Astros,
Giancarlo Stanton now.
fielder,
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A fastball that finds the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Saunders is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
now batting, center fielder, Gary Cox.
Ready for another chance, Gary Cox. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First delivery to him on the way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. We played 2.5, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bill Blanchard. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Bill Blanchard.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but On an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yankees Solarte. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now the 0-1. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
0-2. Here it comes. And it's 1-2.
One ball.
One out, nobody on. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lifted down the line in left. Stanton is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Number 41, Carlos Santana.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 4-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Two out, nobody on. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Inside corner, called a strike 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
2-2.
The 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here's another 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Mike Dotson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We're through 3, tied 2 apiece. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 3.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Skied into very shallow right. Markakis has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. So digging in now, number 30 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0. Two runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And the 2-out hit will bring Albert Pujols to the plate.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's set. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
The fastball down near the shoe tops. The 2-0 home now to Albert. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 2-1 on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Saunders is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Astros leave 1 onto the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2. Standing in, Mike Dotson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Number 29.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. And that one stayed too low apparently. Dotson has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Now the 2-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 3-1 is strike 2 swinging. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Hard on the ground towards short. Played on the backhand. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Under.
Now at the plate, Michael Saunders. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Missed with a breaking ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1 pitch. This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall.
Now batting, catcher, John Hicks.
Ready now, John Hicks. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Two-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now. Garcia will be next. Saunders, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Trio fastballs in for a strike. Set. Here's the 3-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Saunders is on his way home. He'll score easily as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Into the box now, Garcia, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Cox on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Ready for another shot now. Nick Markakis, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. We're through 4, and New York has taken a 3-2 lead. Leading off the inning, Andy Ibanez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Andy Ibanez.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Astros have pulled level now at 3-3.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So here's Joe Mauer as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Mauer, a 6'5" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2001.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Called a strike, and it's full of 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one right down Main Street.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
The 0-1 pitch. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Swinging a soft liner. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Gary Cox.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Cox. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
The 1-0 home is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Outside, 3-0 now. Now the 3-0 offering. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Markakis looks up, and they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season, and it's now 5-3.
Well, when you play with fire, you're going to get burned. He tried to bust the lefty inside, and when you do that in Yankee Stadium, you better be sure it's way inside. If not, this is the result you're going to get.
Into the box, Michael Lee. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Three runs already home here. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 3. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 1.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Oh, and we were just speculating after the walk to the last guy about if he was starting to get tired out there, and now he loses the handle on a pitch and plunks this guy. I just think he's running into a wall at this point.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Chris Martin takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Chris Martin.
In now, number 30, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set with the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis on the run. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Striding into the box, David Lee. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 5 and the Yankees 3. Ready once again, Gino Nava. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
The 1-0. This is skied into short left center. Stanton has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Bill Blanchard.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Bill Blanchard. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
The 1-0. It's in there for strike 1. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Ibanez comes up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, John Hervis Solarte.
So striding forward now, Hervis Solarte, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
1-1, here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 1-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Digging in once again, Carlos Santana. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
The 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Solarte, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Runners on the move for second. And this one's in the dirt. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yanks leave 1. They're still down 5-3. Here's Albert now.
Leading off for the Astros, designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
First pitch on its way. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Santana calls for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Andy Ibanez.
Andy Ibanez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 home. Over to his left is Markakis, but this will find his seats out of play. The 1-2. Chopped in front of home plate. And that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Mauer.
Joe Mauer will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
0-2 to Joe Mauer.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Leading
Mike
off for the
Dotson.
Yankees.
He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Mike Dotson.
Now the pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. The 1-1 home misses off the plate.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
2 strikes, count is 4.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Michael Saunders now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the two outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center. And he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Standing in now, John Hicks, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He doubled his last time through. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 43.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Houston, number 60, Dallas Keuchel.
Garcia will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the stretch. Missed with a slider. Saunders on second. Hicks at first, 1 gone. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Step on the bag for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 6 full. Astros lead this one 5-3. Back here in the Bronx. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 36.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Fields, a native of Georgia, who was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's another 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2. Bounce to first. Gloved by Santana. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Gary Cox.
Ready to take his hacks again, Gary Cox, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Into the box now, number 3, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, Throw goes to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Nothing doing there for Houston. And it remains 5-3. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. No hits to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ball one.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Look out. 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Digging in once again, Gino Nava. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Ready with the 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1. And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner will get back standing. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1. 3-2 full count. Markakis on at first, nobody out. Popped him up. Mauer is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bill Blanchard.
Ready for another shot now. Bill Blanchard. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Runner at first here, one man out. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Just keeping him close. And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here it comes, 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Ready once again, Solarte. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. One and one.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back in standing. Another 1-2 delivery. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Next up for the Astros, number 3. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Read this one almost in the books. The story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Astros right now would do anything to get this leadoff hitter on.
The 3-1. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Digging in to try it again. Number 30, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, number 28 on the season, as it is now 7-3. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row. But you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
In now, David Lee, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Two and 0 now.
2 balls, no strike.
Two-0 count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. No outs, nobody on. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far as they open it up to 8-3.
Up next for the Astros, designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. So take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Andy Ibanez waits on deck.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
The 3-2 one more time. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he fouls this one off. Once again, a 3-2. Chopped weakly up the, and this winds up hitting the first base bag. And that's through for a hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Hey guys, that fires me up right there. He stuck his nose in there, grinded out a 10-pitch AB, and delivers the knock. That was fun to watch.
Into the box, Andy Ibanez, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
So here's Joe Mauer. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Count now a ball and a strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Giancarlo Stanton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line, but foul. Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Ibanez stands at first with 1 out. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard liner to center field. Saunders is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Gary Cox.
Ready for another chance, Gary Cox. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
2 out with the man at first. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Lee. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Two down, runners at first and second. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Boy, this is getting tough to watch. How about some strikes right here?
Too high, and it's 3-0. Number 3 would be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 3. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Two out, bases loaded. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count. He's all over the place. One spot. If it's not there, you have to take.
3-0 now. Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
So digging in now, number 30. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Solarte fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So give them 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Astros 10 and the Yankees 3. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One and one the count now. Hit toward the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, he was staring at his last at bat right there. Probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. Now the 1-0 is high and outside for a ball.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. There's that heavy sinker for strike number 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Still even at 2-2. Santana aboard here at first with nobody out. Another 2-2 offering, and he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Michael Saunders now, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Stanton has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, John Hicks.
Striding in once again, John Hicks. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Yanks leave 1. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 87.
Striding in for Houston, David Lee.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this will easily find the wall in front of the stands by the 314 sign. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he showed some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Standing in now, Albert Pujols, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. One strike to Pujols. And the changeup is way low that time.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Hard hit ball to second. Solarte's got it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Andy Ibanez.
So coming to the plate, Andy Ibanez, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Lee stands at third with one gone in the inning. The 1-2 is off the plate, up and away.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Takes this the other way to right. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. And even with 2 outs now, they won't risk running on that arm out there as he's forced to sit tight at third base.
Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. The 1-0 home is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Now batting, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now fouled away. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Astros lead it 12-3. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Garcia starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 home doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. The 2-0 is outside for a ball.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next for New York, Nick Markakis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A runner at first with no outs here. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Cox coasts under it. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Gino Nava.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gino Nava. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch on its way. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
12-3 is the way this one ends. The Houston Astros used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Vincent Velasquez earns win number 4 on the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.